movable prefabricated house assemblage procession. After discharge at the site, every part must be placed in sorts. Make the foundation accordance with the requirement and pay great attention to the base foundation horizontal with a tolerance of less than 5 mm. Install the mud seal beam according to the house requirement. Please make clear distinction between gable mud seal beam DL1 and DL3, if mud seal beam DL2, DL4, and notice that the probe of the mud seal must face outward. Fix the partition mud seal beam's position and set DL5, DL6, DL7, and DL8 at each corner of the house. Z1, Z3, Z5, Z7, and pay attention that the column is symmetrical with each other. So make clear the left and the right column before you assemble it. Unscrew the bolt at the bottom inner side of the column. Then insert into the mud seal beam. Align the column screw with the mud seal reversed holes. Screw the bolt and make sure the corner columns are fixed with the mud seal. Fix the base ground and accurate square with a tolerance of less than 5 mm. Drill perpendicularly at the exposed reversed holes on the corner columns. Fix them with the ground with set screws of the window must be fixed tight with WQ13, WQ14. Take a piece of WQ19 with the grooves and the tongues outward, and insert into the columns with the cut side. After setting the wall panels, the columns should be adjusted to be perpendicular. Take a piece of wall panel, item number is WQ15, with the grooves and the tongues outward. Connect with WQ14 in the direction of the grooves and the tongues. Notice the direction of the door and make sure that the keyholes is outside the room. Set the corner columns. Take one Z8 and insert the bottom of the column. Take one WQ18 and insert WQ18 into the middle of the column and WQ17. Take one SL7 and then cover it over the top of the outer wall. Align the reversed holes at the both ends of the SL7 with the column screwed holes and fix them by using M8 screw arbor. Take one WQ7 with the grooves and the tongues outward. Insert the cut side completely into the column. Notice, after setting the wall panels, the columns should be adjusted to be perpendicular with the wall panels at the grooves and the tongues junction sockets. Take one Z6. Insert the column into the outer wall mud seal at the bottom. Use screw to through the reversed holes of the partition mud seal to the outer wall mud seal, and then fix the partition corner column by the screw bolt. Notice, when inserting the outer wall mud seal, the reserved holes of the mud seal must be aligned so as to use the screw bolt to fix them. The partition collar column must be inserted into the gable panel WQ9 completely. Take one WQ10 with the grooves and the tongues outward, and then insert the cut side completely into the column with the grooves and the tongues outward, and then connect with the wall panels at the grooves and the tongues junction sockets. Take one WQ12 and then insert it into the middle of the column, and the WQ11 so as to make the wall panels perfectly fit with the gable massive, column, and the WQ11. Take one SL5, cover it over the top of the gable panel in the middle of the corner column Z5 and the partition corner column Z6. Align the reserved holes of the SL5 with the screw holes on the top of Z5, and then fix them by using take two WQ5 and one window. And the way of fixing is as same as the way of outer wall fixing 2 and the window panels fixing. Take one WQ4 with the grooves and the tongues outward, and then connect with the wall panels at the grooves and the tongues junction sockets. Take one Z4, and the way of fixing is as same as the way of Z8. Take one SL4, and then cover it over the top of the outer wall in the middle of Z4 and Z5. Align the reserved holes at the both ends of the SL4 with the column screw holes, and fix them by using as the way of the partition. After the fixing of the outer wall, gable wall, and the partition wall is over, drill through all the wall panels in the reserved holes, and then use the 5/6 screw bolt to grip. For those places that the screw bolt cannot grip easily, you can add some spacers. The fixing of purlin. Take one of each SL1, SL2, and SL3 accordance with the width of the room, and use M10 screw arbor to fix it. On the both sides must be as same as the length of the tiles so as to fix it by using the clinch bolt after the bolger is perpendicular to the ground. The bolger on the eaves of the gable wall. Secure the tile saw with the upper side of the bolger and the other side oppressing the bottom of the tile, and then fix it by using the clinch bolt. The gable wall eaves bolger is bilateral symmetry, so please fix it in accordance with the house bevel connection. Bolger on the outer ridge. Fill the ridge with the foam strap, and then cover it with the bolger. Fix them by using the clinch bolts. When fixing the bolger outside the ridge, the distance installation. Connect one side of the short pipe with the water strap, and then put the long pipe port outward, and cover the short pipe. Then press them with the wall. Fix them by using self-drilling screw 3.8 and the binding. Installation of the door lock. The doors and windows must be easy to shut and open. Make sure that the lock is usable. Notice: make a clear distinction with all the symmetrical parts. The thin film on the sandwich panels must be cleared off except the customer's requirements. After the fixing is over, you should check all the rooms, walls, and roofs to see whether there are any transparent places. Block up the transparent places with the sealant. Every fixing procession must abide by the rules and the regulations. Safety helmet required when under operation. Safety belt required.